President Obama has promised that this 2014 will be a year of action. We're certainly seeing that to be true in environmental arenas. And nowhere is it more dynamic and interesting than the trends we're seeing in federal water policy. We were really interested in the trends we saw in the most recent omnibus appropriations bill that Congress passed. Two things. First of all, the total amount of funding, $7.8 billion for water infrastructure. That's a significant sum. And second, the agencies that they're trusting to make these improvements. The EPA will have a lot of funding through loans and grants to devote to trying to improve water quality projects. And the Corps of Engineers. The Corps has a very different mission, and Congress saw to it to make sure that they had more than $5.5 billion dedicated to its mission. That's making sure that the systems stay functioning, certainly in flood control and also in hydroelectric power generation. It's interesting to see how things have changed just recently in the private equity community's interest and investment in water. We're certainly watching that carefully. And we're also watching what Congress will be doing. The Water Resources Development Act, otherwise known as WRDA, has been passed by the House and the Senate and is now pending in conference. Once WRDA is authorized, which we hope will be soon, we're expecting to see a whole new wave of water investment. And that's because the bill encourages private sector investment and partnership opportunities with the government. Federal funds are a good start, but it's not going to be enough to meet that growing need. Here in Washington, there are three magic words on the financing front: public-private partnerships. Private equity firms are starting to wake up and say, there are opportunities here, mainly in construction and engineering, but we need to meet these needs and they're going to have to be a part of the solution. That's really where we see the trends continuing to grow.